Content, content, content. If you haven't already figured out, that's what this video is going to be about, is content. And I really want to be specific about the content that you feed your mind every single day. Whether that's the people that you follow, right? Social media is by far the most powerful, I'm willing to say the most powerful technology, apps, whatever you call it, that run this entire world. You know, I just watched something recently called The Social Dilemma. If you haven't watched it, check it out on Netflix. It's crazy what social media can do. That's a whole other topic. But I really want to discuss content today because content really influences how we go about our days, what we tune into. And it's not just with social media, but it's TV. There's ads. There's so many different forms of content that we comprehend. You see these back here, these books? That's content. I'm consuming content. You know, you're out and about, you're having a discussion with somebody about what kind of groceries you just bought, something with sports, something in political that's going on, the election, COVID, that's content. What content are you feeding your mind every single day? But the content I really want to hit on is, I want to hit on the social media content because I feel that this really gets overlooked a lot. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been in the marketing world for about 4 years now. And my job has always been to guide people and to show people how to really maximize their brand and their business, their company. And one of the most powerful things that I've coached people on, and just, you know, I've never really charged for it. We've always had services, but I've always done it out of the goodness of my heart, is guide people, is having them become the best version of themselves for their company or for their brand. So for example, for a realtor, I would show them like, hey, this is how you come out of your shell. You have a personality, okay? Don't just talk about homes. Talk about more about who you are, because that's why people want to work with you. You see what I'm saying? That goes for realtors, plumbers, funeral home directors, you know. I'm kidding, but I mean, it can. And that's what I really hit on. And I talk about this to these people because it's like, you are the ones that are producing content. So if you're going to produce content, people need to get attracted to you. So what I'm trying to get at here is, who are the people that you follow on social media? Do you follow, you know, less than 100 people? Do you follow a couple to few hundred people? I personally follow a couple to few hundred. Do you follow 1,000? A few thousand, right? And I really, really want you to get this. The more people that you follow, the more content that just gets shot through your feed every single day. But the thing is, it might not be the best content because there's so much content coming from every single angle. So if you want to talk about how to stay focused and how to maximize your time without getting and eliminating just all distractions, it's monitoring the content that you produce. But not just produce, but it's monetize. It's capitalizing on the content that you, that you pay attention to. You don't need to pay attention to content that's extremely not worth your time. I used to follow like hundreds, almost 1,000 people once, and I was like, Nate, what are you doing? You're following and you're watching people's content that's bringing you no value. Like, yeah, I'll follow some homies, I'll follow some different celebrities or influencers that I actually enjoy, that I, you know, enjoy looking at their content, that I really find value. But that's the thing. I always look for the value in the content. For example, I follow Justin Bieber. I love his music, right? Like I love his music. Plan on having him on the podcast soon. I'm going to be doing some stuff with him within the music industry. And, you know, I realize following him, I get a chance to see how his mind works, how his creativity is, because I'm in the music industry. I manage a music artist. So it's like, I want to see what they're doing. So that's the thing. I don't just follow people to follow people. I follow people to understand like how they work, and they got to be close to me. And that's just me personally. You might be different. You might follow people, like you meet somebody, like what's your Instagram? They follow you, follow them, right? I'm different that way. And I understand that I want to follow people and I want to absorb content that's going to bring me value. and it's not going to distract me. Now, does every single person that I follow, do they always produce valuable content? No, they don't. But I generally want to follow them for that reason. So what I'm trying to get at is, guys, the content that you watch every single day has such an impact on your subconscious mind. It's absolutely insane. Same with music. Whole nother discussion. But that's what I need you to understand. Be aware of the content that you absorb and that you digest, because that is what makes you basically go about your day. That's what controls your emotions. As much as you want to disagree and say, Nate, how does that control my emotions? It does. Trust me. Okay? Because when you're just constantly looking at the same content over and over and over again, that's why people talk so much about COVID, because that's all they watch is COVID stuff. Like, bro, I can't tell you how much COVID deaths or whatever they're talking about, because I don't watch that. I can't tell you much about an election. Like, I'll tune in every now and again, but I don't care to see that. Like, it's just not, I can't tell you much about painting or how to craft a perfect pot, because I don't look at that kind of content. Now, if you want to talk about how to eliminate bad habits, if you want to talk about how to be a dominant force within your industry as a brand on social media, how to become more confident, oh, absolutely. I'll be the first one to tell you about these things, because that's what I like. That's what I like to do. What do you like to do? What kind of content do you want to produce? What do you produce? I'd love to know. Why haven't you produced content yet that you feel people need to? Are you scared? Right? Are you just not there yet in terms of producing? Do you feel like you're not good enough? Guys, if you feel like you're not good enough, I encourage you to check out my How to Be More Confident video, part 1, okay? I am producing these videos strictly for value because I love you guys so much, literally. In years from now, whenever you guys watch this, whenever I watch this, I'll be able to see myself and say, wow. Like, I love human beings so much, and I want you guys to win so freaking much in life. Content. Content is everything. Be extremely aware of what you digest every single day. Some of y'all gotta hit the unfollow button. You might not want to, but trust me, something that simple could be holding you back. Until next time.